The 2024 Showdown, Harris versus Trump. The 2024 presidential election is shaping up to be a nail-biter. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are locked in a fierce battle for the White House. Both candidates are pulling out all the stops in the final sprint to Election Day. The nation is on edge as these two political heavyweights clash in a fight for the future of America. Kamala Harris delivered a powerful acceptance speech at the Democratic National Convention. Her message was clear: America needs to come together and move forward.
We must address issues like healthcare, climate change, and racial injustice. Unity and hope are essential. We must reject the politics of division and fear.
Harris drew a sharp contrast between herself and President Trump, portraying him as a dangerous demagogue who is unfit to lead the nation. Her speech was well received by Democrats and energized her base, but it remains to be seen whether it will resonate with undecided voters. Harris's speech was a defining moment in her campaign. It set the tone for the general election and gave voters a clear sense of who she is and what she stands for. Now she faces the challenge of translating her message into votes. Donald Trump's acceptance speech at the Republican National Convention was a return to form for the former president.
Our country is in decline under Democratic leadership. Only I can save it and restore America to its former glory.
Trump's speech was light on policy specifics but heavy on grievance and nostalgia. He painted a dark picture of America under Democratic leadership, claiming that the country is in decline and that only he can save it. Trump's message resonated with his base, who cheered his every word. However, it is unclear whether his message will appeal to voters outside of his core supporters. Trump's speech was a reminder of his unique ability to connect with his base. He is a master showman who knows how to work a crowd. However, his divisive rhetoric and penchant for controversy could alienate moderate voters. Section 4. Battleground States, where the election will be won. The 2024 election will be decided in a handful of key battleground states. These states are Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona, Georgia, Nevada, and North Carolina.
Both campaigns are pouring resources into winning these states. Pennsylvania, with its 20 electoral votes, is crucial for both candidates.
Trump won it in 2016, but Biden flipped it in 2020. Wisconsin and Michigan are also toss-ups. Arizona, Georgia, Nevada, and North Carolina have growing minority populations.
Both campaigns are working hard to turn out their voters. The outcome hinges on winning these battleground states.
Section 5. The importance of grassroots and rallies. Grassroots organizing and campaign rallies will be crucial in the battleground states. Both campaigns are relying on volunteers to knock on doors, make phone calls, and register voters.
These efforts could be decisive in getting out the vote, especially in close races. Trump has continued to hold large rallies throughout his campaign. These rallies are an opportunity for him to connect with his base, fire them up, and generate media attention.
Harris has held smaller, more intimate events, focusing on engaging with voters on a personal level. In addition to traditional campaigning, both campaigns are also utilizing social media and digital advertising to reach voters.
The 2024 election is shaping up to be the most expensive in history, as both campaigns are spending heavily on advertising.
Section 6. Analysts take a race too close to call. Political analysts are divided on who they think will win the election.
Some believe that Harris has the advantage, pointing to her experience, her more moderate stance on issues, and her fundraising advantage. Others believe that Trump is still a formidable candidate, citing his strong base of support and his ability to connect with voters on an emotional level.
The race is simply too close to call at this point. There are still many undecided voters, and the outcome of the election could hinge on events that have yet to unfold.
The final weeks of the campaign are sure to be filled with twists and turns. It is a race that is too close to call, and it is anyone's guess who will emerge victorious on Election Day.
Section 7. The final countdown. The final countdown to the 2024 election has begun. The race between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is going down to the wire. Both candidates are crisscrossing the country, making their final appeals to voters. The stakes are high, the tension is palpable, and the American people are bracing themselves for a nail-biting finish. In the coming weeks, we can expect to see a flurry of campaign activity. Both candidates will be blanketing the airwaves with ads, holding rallies, and participating in debates. The outcome of this election will have a profound impact on the future of the United States. The American people will have the final say on who will lead the country for the next 4 years.